Now, let's talk about the corporate media, or the mainstream media as they call it. They continue to give platform in the name of diversity to all types of voices, which is fair enough. Free speech. But giving too much airtime to people who hate the country is interesting without being challenged properly. Now, this is Bushra Sheikh, a GB News commentator, political commentator who also goes on other channels as well. Some of you might already be familiar with her work and her rhetoric. A little bit hateful, a little bit divisive. And she's also Islamic. So she decided to do this post on X saying, if you don't like Muslims in Britain, then you can always leave. Now, telling the natives in any country, in this case, we're talking about primarily white English Christians. This is the nation. This is a Christian nation, whether you like it or not, and generally white. To leave, it proves everything that we've been saying for a long time, which used to be apparently conspiracy theory, the replacement. It was a conspiracy theory to talk about, these people wanted to change the country. This is colonization. Occupying countries and changing their cultures and values instead of staying in her homeland and building it is a problem. Now, obviously, Bushra was born in the United Kingdom, but we're talking about the values the ancestors and her family and everybody else will bring. And I'm not really talking about her family primarily. I'm talking about the Islamic ideology. We know what they want because they're telling us what they want. And apparently, if you complain, then you should leave your own country. Where do you go? Gaza? She also said Britain is the home to 4 million Muslims. I hate to break it to some, but we are not going anywhere. So, if you haven't already, make a Muslim friend. We would like to get to know more of you. I wonder why. So, it's not necessarily a tolerant ideology. It's not necessarily going to be keeping you what you are, the way you are. You have to convert. Or, at best, you have to obey. Things will change in our countries, in Western Christian countries. Currently, it's 4 million. It's going to go up. And nothing to do with skin color. It's not about that. It's about those ideologies. It's about those cultures, if you could even call it a culture. But on that, it's quite interesting, the skin color thing. So Bush doesn't get it. She said, can European Muslims live in Britain? Or is it just the brown ones that they don't like? Asking for a friend. See, they don't understand. They don't have the basic intelligence. This is the issue. I don't care if you're white, ginger, or brown, or whatever color you want to be, and I don't care where you were born. If you go against the values of our country, I would like to send you into exile. I would like you to go. I would like to, or at least try to integrate and try to accept the values that already built this nation and our cultures in general. I don't care whether you're white, brown, black, or whatever. Don't care where you were born. You could be born in Lincolnshire. You could be white and blonde. But if you do treason, if you want to change our culture, then no. Expulsion. People keep talking about deportations. Deportations are overrated. Expulsions. We need to expel people. We need to change the world order because it's not really sustainable anyway. Because you can't, under the current system, you can't be a citizen of nowhere. But we must find a solution. Because things are going to get bad, very bad, in the next 10 years, 20 years. You think it's bad now? It's going to get much worse. If you don't stand up for your values, if we are supposed to be having a liberal secular society, everybody must respect it. Liberal secular society is being respected by Christians and Jews, yeah, but not by everybody. Because one side want to turn it into a sectarian battle to turn everybody into their own fundamental religion. Or in this case, basically the Islamic side. They're not going to stop with the Jews. Christians are next, atheists are after, and all these liberals who've been supporting them are also coming as well. And the same people like Bushra, who currently is not covering her hair, going on GB News, they'll come for her too. The idiocy. It's chickens voting for KFC.